brings us. Father, we ask, thank you for the many blessings received and those to come. Father, watch over this meeting as we continue to make decisions. Dr. Dawkins, we have some presentations.
Thank you, President Ramsey, members of the board, members of the audience. Due to last month's inclement weather during the board meeting, we were not able to recognize our adults and children, students, for their outstanding achievements during the month of May. So we're bringing them to you during the month of June. These are May's recognition. In June, we'll have some June recognitions in the June meeting, so the second June meeting. So, Mr. Manero, will you take us through that, please?
Yes, sir, I will. Thank you, Superintendent Dawkins. And Board, I will tell you, it's very difficult to pull the students away from the summer vacation. I can tell you that. We did get some phone calls, but we do thank each and every one of you for coming. As we close out the 2012-13 school year, we do have some very special recognitions of students and staff that we would like to honor this evening. So, Board President and Superintendent, if you'll please come down. We will start and begin with our regional and state first place science fair winners. I will let you know that we do have a photographer here, and we will send a copy of the photo to your house, so we will let you know that. And students and staff, as your name is called, if you'll please come forward, and we'll shake hands with our two gentlemen here and get a picture and a certificate. Starting out with the elementary division, our first student, please come forward, Brandon Bass, a fourth grader from Eden Gardens. And we do love for our parents and relatives to please stand. We want to acknowledge you and any friends so that we can give you a round of applause. Congratulations to you. Also from Eden Gardens, fifth grader in the physics and astronomy category, Haley Brown. Also from Eden Gardens, fifth grader Nathaniel Epp. There's that summertime hitting us right here, okay. Eden Gardens, Ashawn Tandon, fourth grader. Pattern. From Riverside, fifth grader Ella Jones. And we did have Ella in the animal science category. And parents, friends, if you'll please stand. Congratulations to you. Also from Riverside, fifth grader Keith Mills. From South Highlands, fifth grader Grace Sun. Grace had first place in the medical and health sciences. Any parents, relatives, please stand. Congratulations to you. And then finishing out our elementary category, we had a team from Eden Gardens. We had Jameson Finney and Garrett Chason, both fifth graders. Their category was engineering, materials, and bioengineering. And not only did they have first place, but they were the Division A overall winners. So congratulations to them. Parents, if you please stand, and family and friends. Congratulations. We got some cameras there. Moving to our middle school division. Starting out from Caddo Middle Magnet, 7th grader Christopher Ferrier. Christopher's category of Engineering, Materials, and Bioengineering. Congratulations to Christopher. Parents, if you'll please stand. Congratulations to you. Also from Caddo Middle Magnet, I saw the principal back there. He made this gentleman sit in the front row. He said, come on up here. We got Alex With, 8th grader. Alex's category of Cellular and Molecular Biology. And parents, if you'll please stand, congratulations to you. We'll sit back there. All right, we go to Uri Drive. 6th grader Hunter Breedlove. Hunter competed in the category of Animal Sciences. Congratulations to Hunter, and any parents, family, friends, please stand. Also from Uri Drive, Computer Science, the category 6th grader Hannah Shores. Going to a going to the team in the middle school from Caddo Middle Magnet. We have Briam Dosaboy and Kyle Kaltenbach, both 8th graders. Please come forward. These two young men competed in the Earth and Planetary Science, and not only were they regional winners, but they also won the state in their division. Parents and friends, I see you stand in the back. Congratulations to you. Going to our high school division, and there was a sweepstakes from Magnet High of these students. So we will start with a 10th grader, Elijah Ash. Also from Magnet High, 10th grader, Kyle Dockendorf. We couldn't get the high schoolers away from summer. 11th grader, Joseph Fitzgerald. Also a 10th grader, Moaz Hyatt. There we go. And looking sharp, by the way. Category of Engineering, Electrical, and Mechanical. Congratulations to Moaz, your family, friends. Please stand. We have a senior, Sean Nathan from Magnet High. And his brother, we'll see if his brother is here, 10th grader, Neil Nathan. All right. Neil competed in the category of Environmental Management. Congratulations to Neil and family friend. Please stand. Ninth grader from Magnet High, Kylie Simpson. Kylie also competed in the category of Environmental Management. Congratulations to Kylie and family and friends. Please stand. 10th grader from Magnet High, Annie Todd. Annie competed in the category of Chemistry. Congratulations to Annie and any family and friends. Congratulations to you. 10th grader from Magnet High, Natalie Wayne. Natalie competed in the category of Mathematical Sciences. We want to congratulate Natalie and her family. Senior from Magnet High, Christopher Cole Whelan. a 10th grader from Magnet High, Morning Modi. And Morning's not here, but she also won the state in animal sciences. So if you know Morning, please congratulate her. Senior from Magnet High, Joan Liu. Joan, if you know her, also won the state in biochemistry. So huge congratulations to Joan. We've got another senior from Magnet, Ryan Browning. And Ryan, I can tell you, when their graduation at Magnet, we were filming her because she was in Phoenix competing in the International Science Fair. She also won state in the cellular and molecular biology. So incredible job with Ryan Browning, if you know her. From Magnet, a 10th grader, Vincent Wang. Vincent competed in the category of medical and health sciences. And not only did he win the regional, he won the state in that category. Family, friends, if you'll please stand, congratulations to you. Big honor there. And finishing out our high school division, you've probably seen him on TV, Henry Lynn.
Yes.
And just so you know, not only did Henry win the overall division in physics and astronomy, I've got a note that he went on to the Junior International Science Fair. He won there, won an $8,000 scholarship. Then he went to Phoenix, competed at the International Science Fair, and he came away there second place, international, $50,000 as scholarship. Amazing young man, and he is one that is attending Harvard as I talked with him last, so incredible young man. All right, moving out of the science fair category, we've got some incredible young men and women that are walking in here. The Southwood JROTC that was awarded the Superintendent's Challenge Cup. So we'll let them walk in right now. The JROTC Challenge Cup is a compilation of points from the district challenge competitions throughout the school year. The challenges consist of drill challenge, color guard challenge, orienteering challenge, rifle marksmanship, raider challenge, physical fitness challenge, and academic bowl. So we want to congratulate this unit. We want to congratulate Southwood. We have the three instructors here of Colonel Peterson, Sergeant Smith, and Sergeant Mason. So please give them a round of applause. We'll also give a round of applause to any family or friends of the Southwood JROTC. Please stand. We'll definitely give you the honor you receive. Congratulations to Southwood JROTC. And Superintendent, Board President, we have Morning Modi just came in. So going back to the science fair. Yeah, we're going to let them get through. Okay, going back to our science fair, we have a 10th grader from Magnet High, Morty Modi. Please give her a round of applause. She is one that competed in the animal sciences category, and not only that, but she also won state in her category, so congratulations to Morty. You may have heard a little about the Students of the Year, and we already celebrated our Students of the Year that made it through certain divisions, but at the time we did that, our Caddo Students of the Year were in Baton Rouge finding out whether they were the winner of the state. So we're going to go ahead and honor them today. We're going to start out with our elementary Caddo Student of the Year. If we'll invite up, please, Sierra Johnson. Please come forward from South Highlands. Sierra is the daughter of proud parents Kevin and Roisin Johnson. She's a straight A student, enjoys math, science, and robotics. She represented South Highlands at the Louisiana Region 1 Science and Engineering Fair. She is a published writer, and her writings were recently featured by the Duke University Talent Identification Program, where she was named a star student. She's also a vibrant dancer of the River Cities Dance Foundation and has performed in several dance competitions and theatrical productions. Sierra is an active member of the South Highlands Choir and her church choir, where she plays acoustic guitar. Sierra is well known for her ability to take initiative to help others and her loyal friendship. Board members, you do have a thank you card that is at your station that she wrote to each of you. And not only was she Caddo Student of the Year, but she also was Regional Student of the Year and came away with the Louisiana Elementary Student of the Year. I know Mama and any, I see the principal over there. If you'll please stand, we want to give you a round of congratulations. Caddo's Middle School Student of the Year, please come forward. Safa, Michigan. She is the daughter of Sunny Hussein and Samaya Taluder. Safa knows the importance of balancing academics with extracurricular activities as she maintains a 4.0 for all 3 years of her middle school education. Safa plays the piano and tennis when she is not promoting the various campaigns for her nonprofit organization, Made in America Incorporated. Her organization promotes social awareness and education, which was recently recognized by Governor Bobby Jindal and Representative John Fleming. Safa also loves to write, and she recently published her first book, History Matters for Children. I know, board members, you received a copy of that. Not only, you probably saw her, Spelling Bee regional champion that just competed on the national level, made it through the 3rd round. She was not only Caddo Elementary Student of the Year, she also was Regional Student of the Year and also Louisiana Middle School Student of the Year. Parents, family, friends of Safa, please stand. We give you a round of applause. I know our high school student of the year could not make it. She's actually performing in a theater, and I've got to read just a little about in case you know, our high school student of the year, Madeline Wagnon from Captain Shreve High School. Madeline, daughter of Michael and Kendra Wagnon, multifaceted young woman, divides her time between academics, leadership, service, and the arts. She maintained a 4.0. President of Z Club, FCA, Youth and Government Vice President, Senior Class Treasurer, Student Council Executive Board, Mu Alpha Theta Treasurer, National Honor Society, and Finding Time Varsity Cheerleader. Madeline has represented Caddo Parish as a girl state delegate, a member of the Louisiana Legislative Advisory Council Group, and a youth and government delegate. The amazing thing is when she had time with that, she also had a heart of service where she was the co-founder for the ongoing Studying to Achieve Results, an honor roll program at the Providence House. And she's a member of the Shreveport-Bossier Rescue Mission Youth Council. Amazing young woman. If you know Madeline, she not only was the Caddo High School Student of the Year, she also was the Regional High School Student of the Year, and she received the honor from the legislature of the Louisiana Women's Caucus. So, an amazing young woman. If you know her. That wasn't enough for our students. We have an amazing staff also. And so we're going to highlight some staff members also. We're going to start with Mr. Ron Pradell. If you'll please come forward. He is a special education teacher from Caddo Middle Career and Technology. Please give him a round of applause. Mr. Pradell's mission statement is that all students will be prepared for academic success and a promising future through career and technology exploration. He is an autism teacher. He was awarded $1,000 through the KTBS one-time grant for his scholastic program Exploring Baton Rouge. He took his autistic students to Baton Rouge to see the old State Capitol Museum, State Capitol Building, and LSU campus. He quoted that most of my students have never really left their neighborhood, so they really don't get the history of Louisiana. And what he did was he made that happen. So what is amazing, he put together a DVD. It's about 6 minutes. It's on our website. We loaded it to there. So if you want to see a quick summary of Mr. Pradell, his parents, the staff taking these autistic students to Baton Rouge, please go to the website and see that. So please give a round of applause for Mr. Pradell. Mr. Pradell has any family or friends? Wade, please stand. We want to congratulate you. From Byrd High School, please come forward, Natalie Fox. Ms. Fox is a chemistry teacher at Byrd High School, and her mission is to engage students in the processes of science so that they will become informed citizens prepared for college, career, and beyond. She used the One Class at a Time $1,000 grant to buy apps to use on several iPad minis that she was able to buy with a different grant for her classroom. With this app, I will be able to know within seconds if a student has mastered a topic or not. That way I will know if I need to reteach something or if I can move on to the next subject. So truly reaching out to find those technological ways for students. Please congratulate Ms. Fox. And if Ms. Fox has any family or friends, please stand. Congratulations to you. Queensboro teacher is Louisiana Endowment for Humanities Teacher of the Year. Vicki Bell, please come forward. We've got here, she was unable to make it with a family member in the hospital, so she sends her apologies. But if you know Vicki Bell, please congratulate her for the Teacher of the Year for the Louisiana Endowment for the Humanities. All right, we got to get into a little athletics here, a little coaching here. We're going to invite up Huntington coach that was named the North Louisiana Wrestling Coach of the Year, Gene Strojan.
All right.
Mr. Trojan has been named the North Louisiana Wrestling Coach of the Year. He's a graduate of Southern Arkansas and Louisiana Tech University. Coaching career began in 1997, where he started at Tallulah High School. From there, he coached football, basketball, and track at Homer High School before coming to Caddo Parish, where he has coached at Green Oaks, and currently the head coach at Huntington, and his teaching duties is at CMCT. We want to summarize this year that the Huntington wrestling team placed 10th in the state out of 30 teams. So we want to congratulate Coach Trojan and Huntington Wrestling. And if Coach Trojan has any family, friends, please stand. We want to congratulate those supporters. Congratulations. Elementary Instructional Coordinator of the Year, Renee Ellis. Please come forward from Eden Gardens. The Caddo Elementary Coordinators Association has voted Renee Ellis as Elementary Instructional Coordinator of the Year. According to their job description, the areas of responsibility for instructional coordinators are reporting to the school principal, assisting the administration in curriculum and the instruction program, also using leadership skills to assist teachers in instruction to promote the educational development of each student. Congratulations to Ms. Ellis. I know we've got the Eden Garden staff over here that want to send congrats. Please stand. We want to congratulate you. And we have her husband here also. We have her husband here. Dr. Ellis, you have to forgive me. Caddo Schools Counselors of the Year. 3 incredible young women that represent the Caddo School Counselors Association. This association is pleased to announce the 2012-13 Counselors of the Year. In addition to their many duties, a school counselor is a student advocate, community leader, and one who collaborates with teachers, parents, and community to promote the academic success of each and every student. Our Counselors of the Year are from the Elementary Division, from Eden Gardens, Sydney Allen. Her husband would please stand, and also the Eden Garden family. From the middle school, from Uri Drive, we have Rosalind Davis. And we have a treat because Rosalind was on vacation that we couldn't pull her away from another state, but we have with her her mother, who is Vera Holmes, and she just retired this year from Caddo System, math teacher, 42 years of service with BTW. So not only do we congratulate Rosalind Davis, congratulations to Vera Holmes.
And also my high school teacher.
I heard an oh no back here about retired.
One of the best in the parish, might I ask, math teacher.
Any other family members of Rosalind Davis, please stand. And from the high school, our high school counselor of the year, from Woodlawn Leadership Academy, Angela Andrews. Miss Andrews has any family or friends, please stand. All right, got a wave in the back. Bless you over there. Huge congratulations to our counselors of the year. They do a tremendous job. Moving to our 2014 Teachers of the Year of Caddo Parish. This year brought a whole new process from the state, and teachers had to submit not only the required materials, but also a 20-minute video of them teaching in action, which was graded on a state rubric. So tonight we are pleased to honor the district winners. From the elementary division, from Forest Hill, Clarice Johnson. Ms. Johnson, congratulations. Any family or friends that are with Ms. Johnson, please stand. From the middle school, from Vivian, April Bohannon. And from our high school, from C.E. Byrd High School, April Carberry. Family and friends of Miss Carberry, please stand. Congratulations. In years past, we were able to submit all three down to the state level for further competition. Well, this year, new process, the state only allowed one teacher to be submitted from the district. And after the academic team went and observed these three, April Carberry was the one that represented Caddo Parish. So one more round of applause for Ms. Carberry. My understanding is they are still making those deliberations on the state teacher of the year. Moving to not only our teachers of the year, but we also have principals of the year that stand out. And so this year also brought a new process from the state to go ahead and recognize our principals of the year. Our academic division got together, and from that they were evaluated according to the state rubric. And so tonight we are here to honor and recognize our 2012-13 Principals of the Year. From the elementary division, Cherokee Park, Tyrone Burton. Mr. Burton's family or friends, if you'll please stand, we want to give you a round of applause. Congratulations, Mr. Burton. From our middle school, from Caddo Middle Magnet, Mr. Keith Burton. Burton, if you'll please stand, we want to congratulate you. And again, as he's standing here, as the teachers, we could only submit one Principal of the Year from Caddo, and Mr. Burton was selected as that individual. So, tremendous honor for him. And from the high school division, from Captain Shreve High School, Dr. Sandra McCullough. Dr. McCullough did call and send her regrets, but almost everybody knows Dr. McCullough, and when you see her, please congratulate her for that tremendous success. At this time, I am going to invite up, we've got one more presentation, the Fair Park alumni. From 1978, we have David Bamberg that wants to do a presentation. Mr. Bamberg?
How's everybody? I was a graduate of Fair Park in 1978. I'm hard to say, I can't hardly speak, you know. I had a coach there. He was a great coach. And I've been knowing him for 36 years. And he got on to me one time for hanging around the gymnasium, which I didn't hold no grudge. I had to do what he said or I'll get sent to the principal's office. But I found out that this coach is going to retire this year. I'm so used to calling him Coach. So I got this award here that I want to present to this coach. God, I'm going to miss him dearly. So Bear Park High School alumni recognizes this coach. I'm not going to say his name right now. For 36 years of loyalty and dedicated service. In appreciation of your outstanding leadership, tireless efforts for the students at Bear Park High School, teaching in the field of physical education. For your faithfulness, it is your time. Congratulations on your retirement. I got the mascot on here to represent the Indians and the school logo. And I got this FPHS class of 78. I want to present this award here to Coach Jimmy Wyndham.
At this time, we have one more acknowledgement. I invite up Dr. Mary Nash Robinson, who will go over one newly appointed administrator. Please welcome Dr. Mary Nash Robinson.
Thank you, Mr. Monero, President Ramsey, members of the board, Superintendent Dawkins, and to all of you in the audience. We have one person that we need to recognize this afternoon, Ms. Yolanda Coleman Smith. Would you stand at this time? Okay, let me tell you about Ms. Smith. Ms. Smith currently serves at least as the instructional coordinator at Westwood Elementary, and she's done that entirely for quite a while. But she interviewed, and she's moving across town to Pine Grove Elementary, where she will assume similar responsibilities. Congratulations, Yolanda Coleman Smith. Ms. Smith, do you have folks with you?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Oh, that's her mother, you are. All right, would you come and meet the board? Congratulations.
Thank you. Husband and sons. Husband and son.
That brings us down to the establishing agenda. Dr. Dawkins. We'll give a couple of minutes until our audience clears.
And still going. I told Dr. Dawkins more than 3 years, Marinette.
Dr. Dawkins, would you please continue?
Thank you, President Ramsey, members of the board, members of the audience. Again, such outstanding students and outstanding staff members, so we're grateful for that. We call your attention to the board agenda for Tuesday, for June 18th. And the agenda, I'll start with 6.01 personnel recommendations. We will have some for you. You don't have them right now. 7.01 purchasing, and there are items there for food products. 8.01 appointment of official journal. 8.02 long-term use of Kettle Perry School Board facilities, and I think that's the rental of gymnasiums. 8.03 request for use of buses, and that's an annual kind of event. Rename Southwood High School Gymnasium for Coach Steve McGowan, and we've had the necessary and required hearings for that. 8.05 Kettle Perry School Board policy compliance to Act 6234, administering the auto-injectable whatever the drug is. It's a state effort. Okay. All right, that drug. And it's a state requirement, I understand. 8.06, resolution to adopt the 2013-14 consolidated annual budget. And you received a message from the president for another board budget work session next week. 8.07, proposed oil, gas, and mineral lease. And that's improperly close to Mooringsport. 8.08, authorization to lease Hamilton Terrace School property. That's a local agency that wants to lease and I think buy that building ultimately. 8.09, authorization to piggyback on Bolger Perry School Board request for proposal for school bus recording systems. I think that's a total of about $26,000. Continue our equipping buses with cameras. And 8.10, revisit ombudsman contract. We'll have some information for you now for 9.01. And 13.01 is a level 4 grievance hearing. That's it.
Okay, we'll go down the list and look at the agenda items, establish the consent agenda, and we'll answer questions as well. 8.01, I'm assuming we'll leave that one open unless staff recommendation on that one. 8.01 consent. Okay. 8.02 consent. 8.03 consent. 8.04 consent. 8.05 consent. 8.06, I've informed the board I plan to call an additional work session. Mr. Lee will be back next week, and will either be Tuesday or Wednesday, probably Tuesday at 3:30. It'll be Tuesday at 3:30 or Wednesday at 3:30. And most of y'all indicated, one indicated okay, and the rest of y'all didn't respond, so I'm assuming we're okay. Okay, then we'll have that next week. 8.07 consent. 8.08 consent. 8.09 consent. And 8.10, Mr. Hooks, I would like to move this to the long-term planning committee. The backup information you had were a list of questions. I think we can get those questions answered. as well as, in the August, September timeframe, we need to get the staff to give a report for the full year, the completion. As I understand it, all the grade information is not in. Dr. Dawkins, is that correct? So we still don't have the grades completed, and there's just a number of things that are still hanging. So I'm going to move that to the long-term planning committee.
That's fine, President Ramsey, because I'm on that committee.
And Ms. Armstrong is the committee chair, and she had some issues this afternoon and couldn't be here. Okay, let's go back through the items again. 8.02, 8.03, 8.04, 8.05, 8.07, 8.08, and 8.09 from consent, and we're moving the two into long-term planning committee. Let's see, does anyone have any questions about those items? Just-
Move approval for
President Ramsey, I've got something I need to add to the agenda. I'd like to add. Can we do that now?
Do you got your backup information?
Well, what it is, don't we need to discuss our July meeting date?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, we'll make that item 8.10. July meeting date. Normally during the month of July, we meet one time, and board, if you'll look at your calendar, or if you don't have one, I'll look at my calendar, and we'll, the dates, and we have a busy month, but I think July the 16th was the date that seems to be the one date. It is a normal board date, and we also have some other meetings scheduled early in the day. So July 16th will be our board meeting for that month. Okay, that will be the agenda item. July change board meeting. We're not a work session, we're just gonna meet that one time on the July the 16th. That's a Tuesday, that's next week. Well, let's go ahead and set that on Tuesday of next week at 3:30. And that's the work session. Now, that has nothing to do with this motion. We'll send that out under a separate notice. But this agenda item is move board meeting date, work session combined with the July 16th meeting.
Mr. President, 701 is on the consent, 701. 701. It's on consent, right? Okay.
I'm sorry. So it's going to be item 8.10. The purchasing? Is that what you, oh, okay. We need to add that on consent. Okay. I'm sorry I missed that. There's nothing listed on personnel recommendations yet, so 7.01 is added to the consent. So 7.01, 8.02, 8.03, 8.04, 8.05, 8.07, 9, 8.08, 8.09, and then 8.10. So would y'all like to add that on consent? That is the meeting day. Yeah. We moved that to the long-term, took that off, and we moved it to long-term planning. And then we'll replace 8.10 will be the July 16th meeting day. Okay.
Mr. President, I move approval of the proposed agenda and consent agenda for the June 18, 2013 meeting.
Okay, please show, vote now. Show vote. Okay. At this time, hold all this. Kettle Bear School Board.
Can we, I have a question about 801. We don't do that? I know, but I think that we're not going to discuss it.
What,
This work session.
we already asked for questions now.
Yes, I did. I was waiting for you to have interruption of people voted and then what they call, but I did say, I've been on the board.
What do you have a question about?
I mean, I have a comment about a question too. Number one, I'd like to have some answers. I'd like to know how much do we pay the Shreveport Times a year? How much we, what other, journal do we have to, vote on? I'd like to know if they can bring that to me and send it to me anyway. Cause we're talking about the newspaper, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to know, how much we paid the past one, which was last year. What other, journals, official journals do, come before us to vote on? And I'd like to know the cost of a year of either one, I mean, all the ones you bring, I don't care who you bring, the Shreveport Sun, all, I need to know all of them. Have you ever asked for bids for the Sun? The, Cattle Citizen, the Cattle, and the Times. And just to say this, have we, even though, and this is a comment, and you can just say I'm out of order, what? When we, pay for these, the official journal, do we have a say-so, or they just, we pay for it regardless of what they say about us, negative, not negative? Do we have anything to do with that if we don't? I'm out of order. I know you're saying it. Right, Reggie? Maybe I'm older, I'm not, I just wanna know, do we have a limitation on when we select you? Do you just talk negative? I mean, what criteria we ask when we get the journal? That's all I have.
It's just the official journal. We don't dictate to the press.
We don't dictate to them, right?
No, we
Okay,
can't
so
do
that means we
that.
need to know how many more people, how much the bids are, other journals, man, whatever we put out working, like the Sun, Cattle Citizen, the Shreveport Times, or whatever. I'd like to know how much they charge a year, do, you know, when we get ready to
Dr.
vote.
Dawkins, can you get that
And
information?
just shoot it to me, that's all I need to know.
We got all that information.
Okay, thank you. That, I think everybody wanted, right? Okay.
Send it to everyone.
We'll send it.
Mr. Mel?
Mr. President, what is this? Just to be transparent, please note, the only reason that we use the Shreveport Times is because they're equipped and the bigger enough paper, the paper is large enough, and they're equipped with the circulation to get everything that we need in it. If we use the Sun or the Cattle Citizen, we would have to pay an outside source to type up our documents, because when Debbie sends minutes, it takes up so much space that they wouldn't be able to do it, because usually their papers are 4 pages, probably 4 pages to a Cattle Citizen and 4 to 6 pages to a Citizen, 4 to 4 pages to the Sun. We wouldn't be able to get our papers done. They only circulate once a month, once a week. Yeah, so. Yeah, but you don't have to go to Excuse me. Yeah. So believe me, I understand some of the things that happened during our last account with them that makes you want to look at the other options.
Ms. Bell?
Well then, you were saying, okay, maybe I need to ask Dr. Dalton. So no other, whenever the bids come, because if people gonna bid on something, that means they can think they can handle it. So we never have any other bids?
Mr. Trammell is right, the capacity to generate the type of, the volume that we have.
That's all I understand.
And so,
Do we
what,
have?
what I'll do is bring you the complete package of
What I'm
information.
saying to you, do we ever have any other bids? Because I feel that if someone else bid, they feel they could be capable of doing what we want. I'm just asking that. If there's no other bids, then I can understand. I'm just asking.
I'll
You
bring,
never know about technology these days.
I'll bring you all the information we
Okay,
have.
thank you. Okay, I understand, but you don't know about technology and give people a chance. If they bid, that means they can have what we want.
If I can interrupt, Dr. Dawkins, that information is on the web, is on board docs. It's all on there right now.
About
The
what?
backup information is on there.
Thank you.
Mr. Brown? Okay. Do we have any other questions on the agenda item before we end? Yeah, we've already voted, but okay. That was the only one we didn't put on consent. Okay, now's the time we'll poll the audience. Calipari School Board welcomes your input and comments regarding items that are subject to the work session or executive committee meeting. If you'd like to speak regarding an item that is the subject of the work session or executive committee meeting, please come to the podium, state your name and address for the record. When it is your time to speak, please step to the microphone, make your comments and remarks to the entire board. Please limit your comments to no more than 3 minutes. A time clock on the monitor screen will help you be aware of your time. When the time runs out, your time is up. It is the board's policy not to respond individually to members of the audience. When appropriate, the board may refer concerns to the staff to be addressed. As this is a public meeting, we ask you to refrain from referring to personnel by name or incident. Thank you. And I have one speaker card, Cassandra English. Please step to the mic, state your name, address for the record. Thank you.
Good evening. Cassandra English, 646 Hyde Park Place, Shreveport, Louisiana, 71108. Several comments were made concerning the possible future of instructional specialists if you as a board decide whether we will keep our current position or you will eliminate that position. Instructional specialists will replace current teacher vacancies. Instructional specialists can serve as lead teachers in schools, and instructional specialists do not have direct student contact. Those were the comments that I heard. These are points I would like for you to consider as a board. Our day does not usually end at 3:30. If we are lucky, in some cases, the paperwork starts at 3:30 and may not end until midnight, because at the end of the day, we have to get it done. Currently, teachers were in service in spring of 2012 and were told they would receive $35 per hour to perform lead teacher duties. At the beginning of the school year 2012-2013, hourly pay for lead teacher duties was reduced to $20 per hour with a maximum of 4 hours per month that had to be pre-approved by supervisors. Although we do not have student contact on a daily basis, we are responsible for the student's academic setting and learning environment. The first question that is usually asked, who is the IS? A hostile working environment has been created at all levels. Do we get to choose where we will go to fill the vacancies? Does the principal have to accept us at his or her school? How will teachers respond when their peers request state-mandated paperwork to amend an IEP or to correct an IEP? Will our specific duties be described and written for clarity to all administrators? If you decide as a board to eliminate our positions, please consider input from the instructional specialists. Decide to give us a position that is comparable for maintaining the responsibility, the confidentiality, and accountability of approximately serving a minimum of 150 students. A comparable position may be labeled as Special Education Instructional Coordinator. Thank you.
Ms. Lansdale.
Jackie Lansdale, 1726 Line Avenue, Shreveport, Louisiana, president of the Red River United. I think what I heard her say, and I think that really is, if there was a thing between our two speeches, it would be input. And I think she brought you that she has some certain aspects of what she does for a living that will be relevant in you being able to make the best decision for what goes on in our school sites and for our boys and girls. That's what I came up here to ask you about. One of the things I was very proud of to work with Dr. Dawkins was the Superintendent's Advisory Committee, where we had the ability to come to the table and to hash out policy issues before they came to the board. We've not had that opportunity in a long time now. And I know that y'all spoke about having a policy committee. And I know that that Board Member Crawford asked about a policy, a maternity policy, and it was supposed to be assigned to this committee. I'm wondering about when this committee, if it's going to be something along the constructs of what Dr. Dawkins devised, or if it's going to be something else, but I want to know when this committee is going to meet. It was a shock to be sitting in this audience to hear that staff had devised a structure for high school schedules with absolutely devoid of any input. That was the first time we've heard about it sitting in this room. You know, people that are in the classrooms truly do have knowledge that can be valuable to this board in making these decisions that would be, whether we come to consensus or whether we don't come to consensus, at least those people would know that they have an opportunity to provide that input. I'm just going to encourage this board and the board president. When are we going to have the policy committee? When is the policy committee going to meet? And on that policy committee, are we going to bring the maternity policy? And will we be able to bring input on things like high school schedules and other schedules? We think we have something valuable to bring to y'all, and we'd like to have the opportunity to do that. Since this happened here, I've had tons of teachers that have reached out to me and said, look, I know a schedule that would have worked. We would have liked to have had that opportunity to present that to y'all before the 11th hour and before we had a crisis here in this boardroom, night after night after night. That would be the way that we would want to continue to operate with this board. And I'm just going to ask you once again, Mr. Board President, when are we going to have a policy committee? Thank you.
Is there anyone else that wishes to speak? No one? Okay. No more speakers, we want to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Please vote.